some of the new cards, please. Come on, man. Not a single new card. What am I supposed to spend my money on? Brutaltronics, how are you doing, man? The Ivy Show, Kevin, welcome everybody. So we're gonna let some people get here. Milton, what's going on, my boy? We got a special stream today. Hopefully it goes nice and smooth. Kunikon, how are you doing, man? Is Mario my real name? Yes, sir. I'm looking to legally change it to Jinso, but I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if it's gonna be my middle name or, you know, I don't know. Terrible luck with Crowler, my boy. I got 3 of everything except for the 7-star monster. That's the only one I'm missing 1 copy of. Am I in Guns tournament tomorrow? Nope. If you win, will I adopt you? I don't know about that, Skeet. Yeah, Esperoba is coming, and I said this on my Discord server already, but just for those of you that are not in my Discord, I promised that if I don't get Jinso, since Esperoba is gonna be a roaming duelist, if I don't get at least 1 Jinso, I'm quitting dueling, and I'm closing my YouTube channel. So you guys better hope Konami improve those drop rates. The game audio is a little loud, so I don't hear you too well. Is that better, my boy? Sorry about that. I tried to get that all fixed, but I was running late today, so. Bro, I'm not even kidding, Milton. I'm gonna be so sad if Jinsu is released and I don't get my hands in one of them. Alright, cool. Yes, I don't know, for some reason if I don't adjust the volume, it's almost like the game audio is on top. I don't know if that makes sense. And then once I adjust it, it goes down to normal. And the thing is, I don't even lower it, because I lower it and then I go right back up. You wish you could get fashion tips from Crowler. Dude, honestly, until last night when I was talking to Biggie, I didn't know if this thing was a man or a woman. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but come on. Brutaltronics, let's hope that's the case. Otherwise, I might have to leave duelings and go play Pokemon or something. And before Jinso is unobtainable. If it's not obtainable, I don't care. But if it's available and I don't get it, I'm quitting dueling. I didn't assume any gender, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell what this thing was. Guillermo Augusto, hey man, how you doing? Vegeta? Bro, you better check yourself, my man. That's not Vegeta. That is 100% Jinsita going Super Machine God. Matter of fact, let me bring regular Jinsita up in here. He needs to join the stream, so you guys pay some respect, because nobody said anything about my thumbnail, and I was actually pretty bummed about that, because I worked pretty hard on it, not gonna lie. Where's Jinsita at? We're gonna go with Jinsita in base form. There we go. We're gonna keep Jinsita in base form right there. I play Pokemon Go every day. Can you go over Crowler's level up rewards? Sure, man. Let's do that, because I haven't seen either of my moderators. Oh, there's Biggie.
Let's go, Slap!
So I guess I'll start from the beginning. Ancient Gear Soldier, 1600 if you start with the continuous spell. Not great. I mean, obviously the effect is good, but it's not beefy enough. Then we got Ancient Gear Cannon. You contribute this card, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and if you do, neither player can activate traps during the battle phase of this turn. Kind of irrelevant, to be honest. I really don't see the use of this until we get some sort of Ancient Gear fusion, I guess. Is that the one we just went over? Yeah. Ancient Gear Beast, a really good card. One tribute monster. If you have the continue spell, all you have to do is wait a turn. You know, wait for your opponent to set something or set something yourself, and you negate the effect of the opponent's monster that this card destroys. That's really good. It negates flip monsters. It negates effects in the graveyard. 2300 with the continue spell, so not a bad card at all. Yummy Merrick deck. Alright, so Rapid is here. I do white T down with the Vigilance water deck you made and beat him. He said night decks and I say that's my boy. Dude, that's pretty awesome. Did you do that during the stream? Man, I need to look out that video. I hope he posts that because I didn't see that. Look how masculine his voice, hair, and lipstick is. Wouldn't Jinsu be like a one only reward for winning against Esperola 20 times? I hope it is. I really hope it's obtainable for everyone. Swarm of Crows Turtle deck. What's our number saying? Our contestant again is into the room. Yeah, man. I mean, have you guys not set up anything yet? I assume you guys had the bracket ready. We're gonna tell me, alright, round 1 is this person against this person, and then I was gonna showcase the duel. Oh, you were having a duel room because he's in the Twitter chat. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, Milton. Too bad I won't get to see that duel. But I appreciate the shout out though. Alright, so let's go Ancient Gear Tank. Equip only to an Ancient Gear monster, it gains 600 attack. When this card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. So honestly, there's better equip spells in my opinion. The 600 damage to the opponent is not super relevant. Not the greatest of cards in my opinion. It could, because if you have all Ancient Gears in your deck, that's one thing. But say you're running Sergeant Electro in the deck. You might even go with Black Pendant. Even though it's only 500, you're gonna get that 500 damage and you can equip it to anything. Ancient Gear Castle, it's really good. It's a card that I was talking about that goes from the skill. I told them number, but you can see the room and see if anyone's waiting this far. Okay, I'll check that in just a second, man. Let me finish this up. That way we will get people. We'll get people to join. Actually, let me know how many people we have, because I don't have my browser open, so I can't even see that. But anyway, all Ancient Gear monsters gain 300 attack. Each summon monster is normal summon and set. Place 1 counter in this card. And then if you're gonna tribute an Ancient Gear monster, you can tribute this card with the number of counters for the required tribute. So it's really good, you know. The fact that this is a skill, I think really makes the card better, or makes it easier to use, because if you were running this without the skill, then you know you'd have to hope to draw it very early, so you would have to run 3, but then if you draw it late game, it's kind of sucks. So I'm glad that's a good card, but the fact that it's a skill is just better. Ancient Gear Soldier, we already went over that. Ancient Gear Engineer, I actually like this card a lot. Even though it's only 1500, it's a 5-star. So again, if you're using the skill, you only have to wait 1 turn. But the fact that it destroys a spell or trap your opponent controls every time it attacks, it's really good in my opinion, because for one, they can't really stop the attack. If you're trying to attack with this, they need a Sphere Kuriboh in order to stop the attack. Even if you don't destroy the monster, you're gonna get rid of one of the back rows. So I really like this card a lot. I was running it in my Ancient Gear deck as a one-of, and it came pretty clutch in a couple games. Ancient Gear Fist, another really cool card. I wish it would have some attack boost, but I guess that would make it too good. Basically, keep only to an Ancient Gear monster. If the equipped monster battles and it's still on the field, destroy the monster. So it's a really cool card. I actually go against someone using Ancient Gear Fist in the next video that's going to be coming out on Sunday. Ancient Gearbox. Jinso plus Metamorph wouldn't work, my boy. Oh, nice, you saved the replay? Dude, I'm definitely gonna watch that, Milton. Don't delete it yet, my boy. I'll try to show it, actually. That's actually a good idea. Can I please show Crowler grind deck? Sure, I'll show my... I'm using two different decks to farm him, because one of them is really boring and I don't know, I like switching it up. Ancient Gearbox. If this card is added from the deck or graveyard to your hand except by drawing it, you add one Earth Machine type monster with 500 attack and defense from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gearbox. So I think the only target that this thing has at the moment is the cannon, but I would have to check. So it's not very good at the moment. When we get more Ancient Gear monsters, it'll be better. Ancient Gear Explosive. Target one Ancient Gear monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal half of its original attack. This card would be 1,000 times better if we had a main phase 2, because you could swing with you know, your Ancient Gear Golem, pierce them, damage them, and then you know, if they were within 500 life points, you could activate this during the main phase 2 and just win the game. So in Duel Links format, it's not a great card. Although if they become very popular, maybe the mirror match would be good if you can econ take and then destroy their monster. Ancient Gear Golem. I guess I'll go over it. Cannot be special summoned if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. So it pierces. Your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps during the damage step until the end of the damage step. I'm sorry. If this card attacks, and it's 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. This card is it's borderline broken, honestly. It's gonna be so hard to get over. I mean, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. Using econ on this is not gonna get you anywhere. You know, going full defense mode is not gonna help you anywhere because it pierces. I'm glad there's only 2 in the game. I think that's all you can get in the game, because it's really strong. It's almost a winning condition on its own, to be honest. Ancient Gear Knight, a Gemini Ancient Gear, which is really cool. Basically, it just has the same effect as all other Ancient Gears. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. The downside is that, you know, you have to normal summon it twice, and it has no defense, so it's a good card, and with the skill it goes to 2100 at start, so I like it, but I wish it had a little bit more defense. And then the last card, Spell Gear. Send 3 Ancient Gear cards you control to the graveyard. You can special summon up to 1 Ancient Gear Golem from your hand and 1 from your deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. Then destroy all monsters you control except Ancient Gear Golems. You cannot normal summon or set until the end of your next turn. So this is kind of an all or nothing card. Either you win the turn you activate it, in my opinion, or you're gonna lose the duel if your opponent has the answer to 1 or, you know, 2 Ancient Gear Golems. But as a one-of, and because of the requirement, you know, having 3 Ancient Gear cards on the field, it's a little, it's not as viable in my opinion. But who knows, as we get more cards and they're easier to like get on the field, this card might get better. But I need to know, where is my mod? Where is my where are my mods actually? Rapid and Biggie, are we ready for this tournament? Do you guys have a bracket set up? Fede got cut. Just go first in the bracket. Oh, I don't know why I went to the event. Sorry, guys. Okay, so before I go into the duel room, let me show you guys the decks I'm using. This one I saw in Guns Blazing channel. Where's it at? It's basically the lockdown using the legendary fisherman with a legendary ocean to normal summon it without a tribute, and then spirit barrier. Your end game is twin-headed thunder dragon. You know, your 2 unit attack, vassal, and anti-magic arrows in order for that gravity thing, that gravity trap. And then I have a couple of prismatics just to get those points because I was getting under 7,000, under 8,000, but after I put in those 2 prismatics in this glossy one, it worked out pretty well. That's why I went with 2 of these instead of the magical mallets, just because I don't have any magical mallet glossy or prismatic. And then the other deck I'm using, I saw that Dan made this deck, but and it worked pretty well. I just don't have a second Master of Oz. I only have one, so I added the best equipped card in the entire game, Horn of the Unicorn, in order to boost my attack and defense by 700. And once you have your Master of Oz with this equipped, there's one combo that the opponent can do to get over it, but it's very hard. Like, I think I've only lost once when I get Master of Oz out. And you know, you have 2 polys, Fusion Recycling Plant, and then 2 King of the Swamp. So basically you run 5 Polymerization, you run, you know, 4 Death Kangaroo, and then 4 Big Koala. I'm sorry, 5 and 5 as your materials. Jar of Greed and Legacy just to outdraw him, and that's pretty much it. The 2 unit attack on Vassal with your 4900 Master of Oz, pretty easy farm. Those are the 2 decks I've been using. Let's go into the duel room and see how many of our contestants are in the game. So we have Scrub Fader, Deku, Hibiki, Skeet, Kothor, Kevin, and Mohacs. So we have all of our members. We have our 8 members. Wow. So Biggie and Rapid, who is going in the first round? So I can spectate that one, and we can get our contestants in there. Waiting for my moderators to let me know. Yeah, honestly, I like the Fusion deck a lot better. To me, it felt more consistent than the Fisherman deck. But I was using both. In order of duels, Fader versus Meme. Alright, so can we get Meme? Who's Meme? I didn't see a Meme. I see Skeet, Kevin, Scrub, Mohacs, Fader. I need Meme, whoever that is, to join this duel against Fader, and I can spectate. I'm not forgetting about the lag, I'm just, you know, you guys hurry up. So we have Fader and Meme. I don't see, he's Mo, okay. So Mo, my boy, alright. So they're about to start. This is the tournament. For those of you that don't know the rules, we banned 3 cards. We banned 2 of the both walls, Mirror Wall and Wall of Disruption. We also banned Big Wave, Small Wave. That was Biggie just because he's salty to lose. He's salty about losing to that card. And then everything else is limited to 1 copy per deck. No skills. So I think we're gonna see a lot of beatdown decks, especially because we don't have the threat that are both of the walls. But you guys can go ahead and start this duel. I can't spectate yet, which means they haven't started. So we'll wait on that. And by the way, the spectator ID is up there, 446746, if you guys want to come spectate. Spoil the duel before I finish showing it up. Let me take a drink of water and we can start commentating this tournament. Just came by to say hi. Hi, Tim. Yes, I believe we have all the entries. I can't root for any of my boys, but we have Mohacs on top using Prowler, and then we have my boy Fader going with the Chas. And remember, characters are just for style because we're not using skills. So I'm very interesting to see what we're gonna see. Alright, so again, I expected some beatdowns. We got Gilgarth, 1800 Fiend. Let's see how Faye shows up. Yeah, Milton, we basically banned Trump. No Trump up in here. Steven, you're more than welcome to post it on the Discord, man. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate it. No skills, Henry. All deck building. Card guard, nice. So Fader is gonna top the 1800 beater with a 1900 beater of his own. Looks like he's gonna set 2 cards, and remember, he doesn't have a mirror wall or a wall of disruption to worry about, but he still chooses not to attack. We know that there's some other cards out there. Most notably, half counter did not get touch, so that would be my only worry. I mean, there's Metamorph, you know, there's some cards that could potentially boost the attack of Gilgarth, so I think Fader is taking it slow, playing cautiously. Twin Barrel Dragon. Alright, let's see how lucky my boy gets. Is he gonna get them 2 heads? Survey says he does not get the 2 heads, 1 of each. He literally gets the average. Let's see if he starts attacking that face down. Dante, if this is a success and you guys enjoy it, you know, we're gonna be doing this every weekend, so there's gonna be more to come. Don't worry about it. Okay, so he's protecting his Twin Barrel Dragon. I'm not sure I agree with that decision, just because he now doesn't have a monster to get over Gilgarth, and then we see Shadow Slayer. Really cool. So I wonder if Mohacs build his deck around attacking directly, which I've built that deck before, and it's not bad at all, although with the limitations that we put in place, I'm not sure how it works. But there's a second Fiend, so I'm assuming he's gonna have Dark Necrofear somewhere in there. But then we see the Floodgate Trap Hole from my boy Fader, but he still has an 1800 beater to deal with. Shinsen Hu would wreck both those hands. Yes, if we notice 2 cards, like if we notice that someone used 2 copies of the same card, they're immediately gonna get disqualified. And if we see a skill, obviously. Which cards are banned? Only Big Wave, Small Wave, because Biggie hates that card, and then the 2 walls. That's the only thing we ban. Oh my god, look at this. Spear Dragon. So I really think that Fader is taking the advantage here. He's got Mohacs on the ropes. Let's see what he gets. Let's see what that back row is. Nothing in the back row. He gets some piercing damage from Spear Dragon, although now he has a zero defense monster. Is Floodgate actually good? Floodgate is alright. He does not attack the face down. Wow. I guess he doesn't wanna you know what, I agree with Fader's decision. If he attacked the face down, that would have put 3 fiends in the grave, and maybe he's worried about Necrofear. But now he's gonna have to deal with a full back row. Gravity Blaster on the Twin Barrel Dragon. So now we know why he was protecting his Twin Barrel Dragon. I'm not sure what my boy Mohacs is gonna do after this. Just look at this field. And he's got piercing from Spear Dragon. Now the question is he gonna attack with Spear Dragon? Nope, he does not. He goes for the sure kill. And this is game unless my boy can stop it. No answer. Maybe a golden apples? Alright, there's a golden apples. So he's gonna be able to protect himself from Spear Dragon's attack, and he summons it in attack mode. So is he trying to bluff the back row? No bluff. There's the super rush. So we're gonna say goodbye to a Spear Dragon. And before Radiant Mirror Force. Mirror Force is not banned. I wonder if anyone is using it. I'm enjoying this game too much, man. Like this is one of the most relaxing streams I've had, and it's really fun. So we can't count my boy Mohacs out yet. He does have to deal with Gravity Blaster, which is a dangerous card to leave on the field. It's just gonna make that Twin Barrel Dragon beefier and beefier. But there's the Necrofear, which at 2200 is just gonna be enough to get over that Twin Barrel Dragon. Although it has the counter, so it won't get destroyed. And then he tributes for Summon Skull. He tributes the token. Now here's the question, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna double up on that Twin Barrel Dragon? In my opinion, that is the right play. You gotta get rid of this Twin Barrel Dragon. You can't leave Gravity Blaster on the field. It's just way too dangerous. Michael, I stream on Saturdays. Every other Saturday I stream early on Saturdays, my boy. He's got the Windstorm. That's gonna be devastating for my boy Mohacs. Wow. Fader just opened with the nuts, man. Having the Windstorm as a backup, that's crazy. That's a heartbreaker for my boy Mohacs. Ooh, and then we're gonna see BS Tetran, which if you remove a counter from this, you can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Very, very interesting deck that my boy Fader built, to be honest. He's got the Gravity Blaster, he's got the Machine Engine, and he's got the counter engine, so most of his monsters are going to survive. And we see that he was in fact sitting on a Metal Morph. Though Mohacs is not out yet, you know, we still have Necrofear, so that's a potential play right there. He can't get over it just yet. He needs another turn on Gravity Blaster. And it looks like he's either gonna attack the BES or yeah, he's gonna attack the BES. So does not go for the suicide to take control of Twin Barrel Dragon. I can't, you know, I can't judge that decision. He's trying to build up his resources again. Look at that, he's got two monsters, same as Fader, but Fader has the equip spell and the two cards in hand. They do not switch deck after this. There is it's a single elimination for the first and second rounds, and then our finals is going to be a best of 3. And that's just because we wanted to have a quick tournament as our first tournament, you know, because we weren't sure of how much time it was going to take during the stream. But so far, that I'm loving it, man. Seeing all these variations of cards is, I don't know, man. I'm really liking it. So we're seeing Fader switching his BES Tetran. He doesn't want it to get destroyed, which makes sense. You know, it can still destroy one back row if Mohacs were to set anything. But let's see. He's thinking his next play. He's thinking, if I destroy Necrofear, I'm gonna lose it, but at the same time, ooh, there's a Doom Dog. Now, is he gonna search Lava Golem? No, he did not. He does not have Lava Golem in the deck. That would have been crazy. Can you imagine tributing both monsters and then going for the Necrofear steal? That would have been crazy. He does have this display rider, which it's still not gonna be enough to get over that BES Tetran, unfortunately. So he just has two 2200 monsters, but looks like he's gonna go for the suicide. Now, because Necrofear's effect is during the end phase, I believe that it's still gonna trigger, even with the Gravity Blaster. Yeah, so he's taking control over 2900 Barrel Dragon. However, my boy has Tetran, so unfortunately for Mohacs, he's gonna lose the Twin Barrel Dragon again, and I think that's gonna be the game for it. I'm loving Fader's deck. Mohacs went with traditional fiends, which, you know, it's also a really cool deck. Honestly, that's probably what I would have gone for with the fiends. But this very interesting deck that my boy Fader came up with, I'm pretty impressed. So he takes round 1 and he's moving into the second round. Wow, what a great way to start this fun tournament. Let's see, Biggie, I already forgot who was next, my boy. I know it was Hibiki and someone else. So we can get them rolling. So please go ahead and post who's the next one, and we'll wait for them to get on the same room. That first duel though, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see creativity. I wanted to see, you know, cool ideas, and both of them delivered. I was very impressed with both of them. Deku versus Kevin is the next duel, so we need either Kevin to go up here or Deku to go down there. But you guys are next. And I might be a little late on this commentary because I have to get my charger real quick. And now they moved again. Kevin, guys, do you guys see what these guys are doing? Are they trolling me? Skeet, it's not your turn yet, my boy. We need Deku and Kevin. There we go. Alright, so now you guys can start. Let's spectate this. And let me get my charger real quick. So we see another Crowler. Looks like Crowler is the go-to right now. And I don't know how I feel about that mat. The mat is really cool looking, but his face is way too ugly. And on the other side we see Aster. Alright, so we see some field spell action, Sorcerer's Spell Wall, and Rhinotaurus. So it looks like who's on top? Let me check this real quick. Kevin. Alright, looks like Kevin is going with Beast, and then we have Deku. Let's see what Deku has. Kunikon, if I see Radiant Mirror Force, my boy. If I see Radiant Mirror Force, I might scream, and then my neighbors might call the cops because it's really late. It's kind of weird to see Aster using the Elemental Hero sleeves. But look at this. Look at this presence that my boy has already. Kevin going full aggro. He's got the Rhino, he's got the X-Saber. Looks like his deck is going to be full of 1800 beaters. And then we have Worms. So he's going to get rid of that face down, or I believe he can destroy the field spell as well. He goes for the field spell. He's not worried about the face down. But he's about to take this 1800 directly. No traps, no triggers. Let's see what else he goes to. I'm really curious now. Is he using a flip effect deck, or did he actually go Worms? No extra deck, so we're not going to see any Worm Zero action. He just sets another monster, sets another back row. I just like the fashion sense. Probably, man. I don't think I would wear the clothes he's wearing. Ooh, we got Worm Opera. So it looks like he did win the full worms. I'm curious as to why he didn't add the fusion, at least as a bluff. But so far, this is very interesting. I did not expect to see worms. All his monsters just lost 500 attack, and I believe, excuse me, I believe that effect is permanent. Sets another face down, and then he finally goes aggressive. He's got the tentacles. No comment on that. Oh, floodgate trap hole. That's devastating, man. He was feeling himself. He's about to attack twice. Get rid of both of those monsters. Definitely floodgate trap hole. Being a killer in this duel. But he's not out yet. He's got 2 more face downs. And then we're gonna see Blazing Impachi. So hopefully my boy Duke has some. He has to prematurely activate Embodiment of Apophis, unfortunately, otherwise he would have lost. And the Blazing Impachi is just strong enough to get over that. Floodgate overhyped. Alright, so he's gonna attack into the tentacles. Sad to see the tentacles go without barely any action. And then he's got the econ, so is he gonna econ take? Yep, he's going for the econ take. So now let's see if the face down is gonna keep my boy Duke into the game, or if Kevin is moving to round 2. He's got the windstorm, so he's gonna take 1600. But he's gonna live, and he can get over both of those monsters. So he's not out yet. He's not out yet. You never know what someone can top deck. He really needs another monster to turn this duel around. But the obvious choice here is to go for... Whoa! I did not see this coming. Evil Dragon Ananta. That's crazy. The thing is, wow, and then just clears the field. Look at that. We were counting my boy Duke out, and he shows up with Evil Dragon Ananta. I swear to God, the creativity that I'm seeing from you guys is amazing. I'm loving this already. Yeah, no skill in the tournament, hit and missed. So I wonder, is a 2400 beater, and we've only seen 1800 beaters from Kevin. So I wonder if this is it. He already used his enemy controller, perhaps prematurely. That enemy controller would have helped him a lot against Ananta. Smartly enough, he does not attack, because otherwise he would have had to destroy one of his cards. And then we see Boxer. So I think my boy Kevin is going to need a miracle. It doesn't look too good for him. And this is the thing, Duke can just keep ending turn because he's not losing advantage. He's just getting a +1 every turn. And meanwhile, my boy Kevin is leaving deck to deck. And then he shows up with Alligator, Spawn Alligator. Dude, I'm loving this deck, man. I hope he shares the deck list, and I might just I might just showcase this, cause look at this synergy, man. He just swarmed the field. He went from about to lose the game to a 2400 beater, a 2200 beater, and then Spawn Alligator. Wait a minute, Ancient Rules. What are we about to see? And we see Elemental Hero Neos. 2500, that's just enough to get over Evil Ananta. The twists and turns on this tournament, my boys. Now the question is, does Duke have anything to get over a 2500 beater? He could have Spear Karibo. He could have Spear Karibo. Wait, what? He did have the Spear Karibo. I actually don't understand why he went for... Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. He went for Worm Demicles because that would have been lethal. But Duke once again with the answer for the Spear Karibo. And unfortunately, that's pretty much gonna be it for my boy Kevin. Wow. The top decks, man. The top decks. Very, very cool deck from Duke, and that's gonna be game. A very great effort from my boy Kevin, though. He almost turned it around with that ancient rules. Unfortunately, the Sphere Karibo is too good. Still too good in 2017. I don't know what I'm talking about. So Kevin moves on to the second round. We're gonna see him. I'm sorry, Duke. Deku. I don't know why I kept calling him Duke. I'm so sorry, man. Deku moves into the second round. We're gonna see him square up against Fader in a little bit, but let's see who the next matchup is, man. I'm so sorry, Deku. I can't believe I was calling you Duke the whole time. I apologize for that, my boy, but great win, great win. Ebola time traveler confirmed. I know it was Deku the whole time and I was calling him Duke. I'm so sorry, my man. Drap versus Scrub. So where is Scrub? We see Scrub. Who's Drap, man? I don't see Drap over here. You don't have to let me know who Drap is, my boy. Or who? Hey, Drap. Go ahead and okay. So it looks like Kotter Reloaded is also known as, where was it? As Drap. So we're gonna see Drap and Scrub square up. So far our duels have been very intense. I honestly did not expect that kind of intensity. Some people were like, all you're gonna see is beatdown. You know, it's gonna be, it might be, the format might get a little boring because it's oversimplified, but I don't know about you guys, but I've loved those two duels. Those were amazing. Alright, so Deku, aka Duke, moves into the second round, and we're gonna see Kotter Reload on top, and then Scrub is gonna be our point of view. What time am I streaming tomorrow? Probably around the same time, Michael. Okay, so Kenny Funk, aka Deku, aka Duke, really clutch comeback, my man. That was an awesome duel. Alright, so Milton just pointed out that in fact my boy Drap, I'm gonna call him Drap, is running a 22 card deck. Very interesting. He's choosing heart over consistency. He could not cut it to 20. I've been there before, I'm not gonna lie. Especially in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! I've had 42 card decks, 41 card decks, and we see Goblin Zombie to start. So immediately he's gonna search something. What kind of zombies is he running? 22 cards instant win. Then we see Gozuki. Very interesting to see all the different zombies that we have available to be matched up in one deck. Not just, you know, the usual Gozuki Red Eyes. So I'm really excited to see what my boy Drap cooked up. On the other hand, we see Scrub going with Lajin, 2 face downs. Standard beatdown so far. Look at those muscles on Lajin, man. Now what is he going to send to the grave? Alright, he's gonna send Bacon Saver. A very safe choice. He can wait for another card and, you know, have another turn to set up. So Bacon Saver is a really good card. And we're also seeing the classic Yami Bakura versus Yami Merrick matchup. That's pretty cool as well. He's playing Gosuki Illblood. No spoilers, my man. No spoilers. Zombies versus Fiends. I'm liking this matchup already. So my boy Scrub goes full back row. He's debating whether to attack the Gosuki or not. Honestly, every time I see a Bacon Saver, I decide to attack. I might as well get it over with. I don't know if the players are keeping in mind that there's no mirror wall or wall of disruption to be worried about. So I personally would feel very confident into attacking into back row. We see Heavy Knight of the Flame, another good zombie, and he's also a Gemini, so he might be running Illblood. Now what is he gonna do? He's attacking the face down first, very smart. Ooh, that's a nice tech, Deep Diver. So let's see what he tries to top deck. I wonder if he was using this as an alternative search for Necrofear. It's very interesting. Straight Flush would be good in this tournament. So far, we've seen that Straight Flush would be good in the tournament, but you could only run one, so is it worth it just running one Straight Flush? Let's see what he's gonna search. He could literally search any monster, so it's not a bad card. He actually goes for Doom Dog, so he's probably trying to fill up his graveyard with Fiends, and that's why he went for Doom Dog. That way he can search Necrofear next turn. So you run a searcher for a searcher, man. That's what you do when you can only run one copy of cards. And he still doesn't attack. Both players playing very patiently. He's playing Exodia. I want to see Straight Flush, Radiant Mirror Force, and Tragedy. Yeah, I'm just happy to see any spicy combos. So far, I've been very pleased with these duels. And I almost wish we would have made it a best of 3 series, to be honest. But we're already 47 minutes in, so I don't know how long the tournament will last on a best of 3. But I like the intensity that this, you know, this single elimination duels have. Radiant Mirror Force! Oh my god, guys, we saw the Radiant Mirror Force. I almost scream. I'm gonna wake up my son. And he clears the entire field. Now Gosuki is gonna pop off. So are we gonna see a big zombie? Oh my god. Scrub is running Radiant Mirror Force, and he got it to resolve. We got this on video. That's insane. And unfortunately for my boy Drap, he has to summon Samurai Skull, no big zombie, and he's attacking into La Jin. Are we gonna see a Metamorph? Or is this one of those GG's suicide? That's the insta surrender. Inspiration. Alright, so we're gonna see this La Jin get destroyed. There we go. So still, even though he resolved Radiant Mirror Force, I mean, you can't really say that the momentum is completely with him. He only has a Doom Dog. He does have 2 mystery face downs, which could be anything at this point, now that we saw Radiant Mirror Force. Just surrender, you just got memed on. Hey man, Drap has heart. How many players are gonna get their field destroyed by Radiant Mirror Force and then keep on going, man? So I'm rooting for my boy Drap to keep going, because I want an interesting duel. And again, like I said, even though Scrub resolved that, he's still playing very defensively. Doesn't look like he has the combo pieces that he needs. And this can be an advantage for for Drab because he's gonna be able to build his resources back up. Even though he did lose some very strong monsters in the sense of you know, Heavy Knight and Gozuki. And then we see Grosko, so he's got a wall right now that my boy Drab cannot get over. I didn't say I was rooting for Drab, I said I'm rooting for him to keep going. So, you know, I don't want him to get discouraged just because of a Radiant Mirror Force. He's got to trust the heart of the cards, man. We're gonna see enemy controller. So is this an econ take play? Nope. He's only switching it into defense mode. And I wonder if he's gonna go ahead and attack with Doomdog. Ooh, look at this, Shadow Slayer. So this deck very similar to what we saw in the first match. Who was using it? I already forgot. I don't know, but we're seeing Fiends, we're seeing Shadow Slayer, some nice text. So he gets to attack directly for 1400. But again, still playing very patiently. He's got a field full of monsters, or maybe he was playing around the Radiant Mirror Force. You never know. So we're gonna see Drab probably attack the Shadow Slayer. I don't think he wants him to search the Necrofury just yet. Yeah, he's attacking Shadow Slayer. Jose, how are you doing, man? I'm doing great. Thank you for joining the stream. In before DNA plus Leech in the light. You never know, man. This is what I love about this tournament. Had we not made those restrictions, we would be seeing Red Eye Zombies, Cyber Angels, extra tilt. So I'm just loving the creativity that I'm seeing. Mask of the Accursed. So he's got a combination of stall, attack directly with Shadow Slayer, and burn. Not a bad strategy. If he figured that everyone was gonna go hyper aggressive and, you know, just beat down, cards like this are really good. Mask of the Accursed and Radiant Mirror Force. I cannot get over the Radiant Mirror Force yet. He does have the Tribute Summon though for the Red Eye Zombie. I don't know if he just top deck or if he waited for the appropriate time to use it. And we already saw Scrub use his one enemy controller, so I wonder how he's gonna have to deal with that Red Eyes. He's going for the Gross Ghost. Super Rush. Oh wow. That's a heartbreaker, man. That's a heartbreaker. My boy Drab is gonna lose his Red Eye Zombie. No, he's got his own Super Rush. This duel keeps getting crazier and crazier. How can you guys not love this? I'm so hyped. Double Super Rush. You gotta remember that these guys only have one in the deck and they both drew it in the first 10 cards of their deck. So obviously the attacking player gets priority, so his Red Eye Zombie is going to survive. And now the table is turned again. Again, like I said, even though Scrub resolved the Radiant Mirror Force, he didn't really have anything to put pressure on Drab, and Drab was able to gain his resources back. And he's turned the tides once again. The memer got memed on. Memeception. Oh my god. How many viewers do we have, by the way? I can't check that, and I'm curious. Alright, so now we got Skelesaurus, which is a zombie slash dinosaur once it gets summoned. And the thing is, I'm not sure if summoning a second monster was a smart play, because he might search Lava Golem right now. It's either going to be Lava Golem or Necrofury. Which one is it? Wait, why doesn't it show? Why didn't it show? Okay, he added Necrofury to the hand. I'm not sure why that didn't show. So we're going to see some Necrofury action. He's got Birthright. So he's gonna get La Jim back. Very nice tech card. And he's also got a Necrofear coming up next turn, because I'm pretty sure he's got 3 Fiends, he's got Gross Ghost, Doom Dog, and he also has Shadow Slayer. So we're gonna see Necrofear. Such a bad back and forth. Oh, such back and forth. Yeah, I thought you were saying it was bad. No, I'm loving it, man. I love seeing duels like this. Both players get a chance to showcase their decks. They're not getting OTK'd by the other one. Top 10 anime betrayals. And I like the fact that Scrub went with Bakura to use Necrofear. That's very fitting. Obviously, that's his ace monster. And let's see, is he going to attack into the Skelesaurus? How do we join this? You have to be a member of my Discord, and then when we announce the tournament, you know, just be one of the first 8 to show up. And we might start this, if we start doing this like a weekly series, we might put restrictions like only the winner of the tournament can join back-to-back tournaments, so that everyone kind of gets a chance to participate. We might do something like that, because I can see a lot of you guys getting on the hype train, and how can you not? This has been so fun. None of the duels have disappointed so far, so we're gonna see La Jin getting destroyed. And now Drap once again has a full back row. He built his resources back up, even though he lost 3 monsters to a Radiant Mirror Force. But to be fair, Scrub's not out of it yet. He's got a 2800 booty. It's not gonna be the easiest thing to get over for Drap. However, if he doesn't have anything offensive, he could be in danger of decking out. Remember, the 22 card deck could end up being very important and could end up making a difference in this duel. Michael's trigger. Skeet, I don't think you can disappoint me, man. Everyone's been doing so well. And he normal summons the Skelesaurus, so now we got a dinosaur and a zombie on the field. And remember, actually, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Scrub already used his enemy controller. I have to check real quick. I know you guys are probably hating me because, yeah, he already used enemy controller. He's got Soul Resurrection, so what is he gonna summon? He summons La Jin once again, but it's gonna stay in defense mode though, unless he's just summoning it in order to tribute. We could see Invader of Darkness. Alright, so he tributes for Summon Skull, which is just above Red Eye Zombies, but he's gonna have to attack into a full back row. So I'm not sure how this is gonna end for him, but let's see. And he immediately goes for the Red Eyes. He's not even gonna try to deal with Skelesaurus first. He's going for the kill right here, right now. Milton, you ate all the popcorn, my boy. And he's got the Windstorm. You had to expect some sort of answer in all that back row. That's kind of unfortunate for Scrub, but he can do 2 things. He can either get rid of the Skelesaurus, or he could have suicided to try and steal that Red Eye zombie. But looks like he's gonna go for the Skelesaurus half counter. This works out though. This works out for him, in my opinion, because now he can steal the Red Eye zombies. He can steal the Red Eye zombie, and he's gonna have a 2400 beater. Oh wait, but oh my god, the Skelesaurus Gemini effect. I completely forgot about it. So he got to steal the Dark Necrofear. Necrofear's effect is not going to pop, and it looks like Drap is gonna take the win after losing 3 monsters to a Radiant Mirror Force. Wow, that was an amazing play. Normal summoning the Skelesaurus, waiting for him to ram into it, and sitting on the half counter. Very, very impressive. And then we see Vampire Lord, just for the BM. But this has been a crazy game 3. I'm so happy that we finally put this tournament together. Shout outs to both of my moderators for putting it together. I'm just streaming it. All I'm doing is enjoying it like the rest of you guys. He's got a Karibo though. He's not done yet. He's not giving up. He's gonna have one more top deck. Alright, so let's see what Bakura can do. Watch him top deck another Radiant Mirror. Oh wait, he can't have another Radiant Mirror Force. So what did he top deck? He sets a monster and ends his turn. Let's see if he's gonna be able to prolong this, maybe with a Joust of the Dark Dimension. Other than that, it looks like Drap is gonna take the duel. After getting Radiant Mirror Force, I cannot express that enough. Ryu Kishin, unfortunately not good enough, and unfortunately for my boy Scrub, he's gonna end up losing this duel. Sphere Karibo, he's not giving up yet, but it looks like Vampire Lord is gonna give the finishing touches, and Drap moves on into the next round. We've had 3 amazing duels, and this is just round 1. That's insane. Very, very good win for Drap. Congratulations, my boy. AKA Kothor Reloaded. Kothor Reload. I'm just changing everybody's name. Good night, Mario. Take care. And I thought my match with Deku was very intense. Sadly, I won't be able to continue. It was fun. Hopefully, I can come back and try again. Hey, man, I'd love to see you again, Kevin. That was a great duel, my boy. And you have a good night. Time to make a frozen pizza. Milton's just making everybody hungry, man. Alright, so our last duel is gonna be Hibiki and Skeet. Thanks to both of them for being very patient and waiting until their turn. Let's get into this duel. I feel like I need to get another water. I already went through a water just commentating on this amazing duel. The contestants really did their research. Hey, they really put a lot of creativity into their decks. Jinseta on the right definitely approves. No, this is not the last duel. This is the last duel of the first round. After that, we're gonna see Fader square up against Deku, and then we're gonna see Drap face up against whoever the winner is here, and we're gonna see Skeet on top, Hibiki as the Yugi, and we're seeing another Bakura. We're gonna see more Fiends, and look at the sleeves on my boy Hibiki, going stylish with the Crowler and the Gate Guardian mat. Gotta love it. Scrub will tell the story of the Radiant Mirror Force to his children. Hey man, that was a great moment. Alright, so we're gonna see some flower action. I mean some plant action. Flower bot. And then we got a Dice Spoon. 2. He's gonna get to destroy one spell or trap. He goes for the middle one. Ooh, gets the half counter. Very, very good. A very lucky pick. But he just set a monster, so we still don't know what he's playing. See, Hibiki has another set. Doesn't look like he has another monster. And he's going for the attack. Jade Knight. Wow, so we're actually gonna see Mecha Phantoms. I'm very intrigued. Honestly, I haven't got a Jade Knight yet, so I'm gonna have to read the effect. While this card is in attack position, machine type monsters you control with 200 or less attack cannot be destroyed by trap effects. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 4 light machine type monster from your deck to your hand. And he's gonna go with Luminous Spark. So all his monsters are gonna be light. And then he has Machina Peacekeeper, so I'm assuming he's gonna equip that into the J Knight to protect it. Very, very cool deck. And this is really cool. By crashing into Flowerbot, he's gonna get to search a card and he's gonna get to keep his J Knight alive. And we see him set a face down. With the lack of skills, I honestly saw a lot of people going into field spells. And this is the first one we're seeing. So he's trying to crash. Hibiki is gonna activate enemy controller. So he's keeping his Flowerbot alive, which makes sense. It's probably the only monster in his he has right now, so he can't afford to lose it just yet. But now he's gonna have to deal with a full back row, and he has to kill this J Knight twice because of the Machina Peacekeeper. You're waiting for Lava Golem but didn't want to deck out, so I ended up making a poor choice and attacking him Necrophere and Skeletars. Hey man, it happens. That was a great duel, Scrub Lord. I honestly thought you were gonna search with Doomdog, but I don't blame you for searching Dark Necrophere. That was a great duel, my boy, though. That was really, really amazing. The Radiant Mirror Force was a spicy, spicy tech. Alright, so now we see Hibiki summon a Boxer. So maybe his deck is not plant, maybe his deck is actually Earth monsters. Let's see what he searches. He can only search a Union monster, so it's gonna be maybe Z-Metal Tank, White Dragon Head, something like that. Which is not bad at all, because it's gonna be 2000 attack under Luminous Spark. Yeah, it's a one game elimination, man. That's what makes this duels very, very intense. We're gonna see a best of 3 for the finals. And then we see Z Metal Tank. Again, 2000 under the Luminous Spark. A very good card. And we still don't know if he's actually going to destroy the J Knight. He could be sitting on the back row. Graceful Dice. Wow, so he needs a 4 or above. Unfortunately, he only rolls a 1. Not good enough. I wonder if he should have activated that before Flowerbot attacked. That would have probably kept J Knight on the field. But he wanted to search with his Machina. And he's going to be able to search another light machine type monster. So I wonder if he's going to go for X-Head Cannon. Yep, we see the X-Head Cannon right there. A very, very interesting machine deck. I'm telling you guys, I'm loving everyone's creativity right now. So Hibiki ends his turn. Skeet, we know pretty much what his hand is. X-Head, Z, and a face down. Now the question is he gonna go 2300? No, he actually goes with Z Metal Tank. Not a bad card to lead with. And being very patient, he doesn't want to attack into a half counter, which is basically the threat since we got rid of the walls. Also a Metal Morph could be bad for him. And then we see Naturia. Yeah, so it looks like Hibiki went Earth and Plant. Not bad. Not bad. Boxer is a nice tech because he can summon any of those Earth monsters from the deck if he wants to. And it's just a good card in general, you know, being able to protect itself with counters. Blistering Winds. Wow. So this card just gives 1000 attack to any monster you target until the end of the until the next standby phase. So it actually protects it for the following turn. That's not a bad card. So he's gonna try to go in there. Let's see what the face downs are. Does he have an enemy controller, a windstorm? I haven't seen security orb, which is very surprising. Alright, he's got the enemy controller. Very nice. So he could potentially go into XZ tank, which can destroy face downs if you send a card from your hand. Let's see if he chooses to do that or if he stays with the big beaters. I don't know if contact fusioning is the right play unless he's sitting on Union Scramble. If he's sitting on Union Scramble, that's gonna be amazing. Isaiah, you are late, my man. We've been streaming for an hour. We had 3 amazing duels, and I'm lagging a little bit. I have no idea why. Look at that, 2900, and he's gonna destroy the face down. There's the windstorm. No, that could potentially lose the game to my boy Skeet. Very, very unfortunate that was a windstorm. I don't blame him for the play he did though. I probably would have done the same. And you never know, he could be sitting on something that can protect his monster. The World Tree, yeah, and unfortunately right now the Luminous Spark is being counterproductive by lowering the defense. Doesn't have anything. He's lost most of his resources. He's gonna need, you know, an amazing top deck. Meanwhile, Hibiki is completely in control of this duel. His boxer has 2 counters, so Skeet would have to destroy it 3 times for it to get it off the field. And unfortunately, he just ends turn. I think that's it. Hibiki is gonna take this duel. Very, very interesting deck. He doesn't have anything too big. Look at that, 1200, 1500. Boxer so far has been the biggest monster we've seen from Hibiki. So a very interesting deck, and it worked great for him. Gotta love me some XYZ though. I really like the deck that Skeet put together. He just got very unlucky with that windstorm. But Hibiki moves on to the second round. Congratulations to my boy Hibiki. And I think we can move into the second round, which, if I remember correctly, let me just make sure. You had a Trap Jammer, you could have won. You couldn't use Trap Jammer though, my boy, because it wasn't the battle step. Had you attacked, you could have used Trap Jammer. But honestly, well, now that I think about it, if you had Trap Jammer, yeah, there was no reason to target the face down. Wow. Alright, so we see that Fader won, Hibiki won, Drap won, which is Koto Reload. And then we also see, where's the other one? 1, 2, oh, there it goes, there's Deku. So I'm assuming the next duel is going to be Fader versus Deku. Our first semi-final. Let's get it, let's go in. Let me go get a water because I am completely out and my throat is dry. So far, this has been a very successful tournament. So I definitely think we're gonna try to get this to be a weekly thing. You know, if my moderators have the time, because they put this together. They took care of getting the members. They took care of, you know, sharing the room IDs. I'm basically just showcasing it for you guys. Winner gets all my gems. You just picked up Union Scramble from the card trader. Union Scramble is a good card, man. Spoiler alert, stay tuned for Sunday's video. Alright, but we're gonna see Deku on top and then Fader at the bottom. So Deku was using... I already forgot. Can anyone remind me what deck Deku was using? Actually, I think I remember. He was using the reptile deck, right? And then we got my boy Fader with the machines. Look at this. This could potentially be very bad for Deku. Remember, some of his monsters had flip effects, and Gravity Blaster is gonna negate those. And then once, wow, this is amazing. Once he normal summons, yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. It's a flip effect. Gravity Blaster says no. So this setup basically counters the whole deck that my boy Deku has. Just a really strong opening for Fader. And next turn, if he chooses to just normal summon this card, he's taking care of monster effects, he's taking care of spell and traps. That's an amazing opening. Wow. And Deku again, it's at a huge disadvantage because his whole deck revolves around flip effects and monster effects. So is he gonna normal summon? Ooh, my boy Fader misplays. He does not normal summon the Ancient Gear. And he also didn't summon anything in addition. I'm not sure why he did that. Meanwhile, his Ancient Gear Knight is just getting beefier and beefier at 2600. But I'm very confused as to why he didn't normal summon it. Magical something. Wow, we did not see this card in the first duel. Let's see what he's gonna do with that. Unfortunately, he can't just set spell and traps. He's going to battle. Are we going to see Super Rush? And we see the Super Rush. Now the question is, does my boy Fader have an answer to that? Is there going to be an Econ? That's the only thing that can answer this. Unless he activated it prematurely. But let's see. He picks Earth. Does my boy have the enemy controller? No enemy controller. Wow, so he takes care of the Gravity Blaster and he takes care of the Ancient Gear Knight. But you know, it's still early. Fader still has 3 of his cards in hand. He has 2 back row. No more monsters though, just sets another card. Alright, so he sets another monster. His flip effects are back in play. And he gets in there for 1800. No golden apples. So Fader is all defense. Looks like he bricked in the sense that he's not drawing any of his monsters. He does have an extra card in the deck. I wonder if he runs any fusions or if that's some sort of contact fusion. But he might really not have a monster here. Either he's thinking of his play. Wow, he just ends turn. No monster for my boy Fader. But you know, I give credit to Deku, the way he took out that Gravity Blaster, which was just destroying his entire deck. It looks like Fader has an answer though. But it doesn't activate anything. So maybe he's waiting. Maybe he's trying to wait out, but he's got 6 cards. I feel like something would be able to respond. Does he finally get a monster? He finally gets a monster. Not a huge monster, but it is an Ancient Gear Soldier. It doesn't really matter because we haven't seen much back row from Deku. But he's still going to attack, so we're gonna potentially see something like a Metamorph. And he attacks the face downs. Oh, that is so unfortunate. we're gonna see Gale Lizard. So unless Fader has some way of stopping Deku's attack, looks like Deku is gonna move on to the final round. But you never know, maybe he was just sitting on his protection cards. And he doesn't set anything else in attack mode. Okay, there's the Worm Dimkles. So he's gonna need to stop. He's gonna need to be able to stop 2 attacks. He's got the Floodgate. All right, so he took care of 1 attack. Now he needs something else for magical something. Does he have an enemy controller? Maybe a Sphere Karibo. He's got the Sphere Karibo. All right. So my boy's not out. Fader is not out. Even with the brick, I assume if he didn't have the offensive cards, he had to have some sort of defensive measures. And he's got an Old Man of Extermination. Oh, that Windstorm. That was a really good card. Really good card to hit with Nobleman. Even though he had to get rid of his, it doesn't matter because it wasn't a resource, it wasn't in his hand yet, and now he can freely attack. The question is, does he have any way of boosting his Ancient Gear Soldier? Because he really needs to get rid of this magical something. Alright, he's attacking it. So are we gonna see? There's the Metamorph. There we go. So this card is a mystery. He can't flip over the other worm that he had, but he's still got a card in hand. We're gonna see a top deck. I still can't tell. I mean, obviously Fader is at a disadvantage with the low life points. Worm Apocalypse. What is he gonna target? He targets the face down, which makes me think that he might have Evil Dragon and Ananta in his hand right now, and he's just trying to get rid of the back row. Forbidden Chalice. Alright, so he's gonna be able to boost his monster all the way up to 2000. But there's the Evil Dragon Ananta. Wow, once again coming in clutch with the same attack for 2400 for Deku. And for the second straight game, Deku being able to switch the momentum around by summoning Evil Dragon Ananta. Pretty crazy. Soldiers 3403 Horn of the Unicorn. Let's see if Fader has a way of dealing with that. That's a very hard card to out in the format that we came up with. So very smart deck building from Deku. And again, he can just do the same thing he did last duel. He end turn and destroy the card. No reason to attack. Ooh, and that was a great card to target because had he attacked into this Exploder Dragon, Ananta would have been gone. So Deku playing very smart. And we see Fader going into the aggressive. He pretty much has to at this point. Draining Shield, wow. That's just devastating. Fader's plan was to destroy the monster and then it was gonna get switched into defense mode, so he had, you know, quote unquote protection from his life points, but now Deku can just attack over the Spear Dragon. And is this gonna be the end? And that's the end of the duel. Great effort by Fader. Deku moves on to the finals with a great deck, taking game 2 with Evil Dragon and Nanta once again. But again, a great effort by my boy Fader. Really happy you could make it this far, my boy. And we're gonna move on to the second semifinal, which is gonna be Hibiki and I already forgot who's the other person. There we go, Hibiki and Drap. All right, so we're gonna go into our second semifinal. We already have Deku sitting on the on the finals match, which is gonna be a best of 3. Don't worry about that. Don't forget about that, guys. And if you guys want to, we might go for a third place duel. I don't know, depending on how much time we have. But we didn't get to see a lot of Hibiki's deck. We just saw a lot of Earth monsters, most of them plants. And on the other side, we saw my boy Drap use, I cannot remember what, the zombies, right? Drap was using zombies. So we're gonna be zombies against plants, which is actually a video game, I believe. I feel like my little brother played some game called Zombies vs Plants, or Plants vs Zombies, something like that. The IV show, so in the finals we have Deku, and the second semi-final right now is between Hibiki and Drap. And he opens up with Skelesaurus, which arguably won him the game in the last round. Very, very good. Plants vs Zombies hype. Ooh, and he opens up with the World Tree. That's a very, very good card to open up with. Magic Drain, wow. Drap is saying no to the shenanigans right off the bat. Get that World Tree out of here. Which really sucks for Hibiki because this had great synergy with the rest of his deck. I'm assuming this card was one of the main reasons he went with plants in the first place. Want to see Flower Bot, 1500, a little weak. Can't get over the Skelesaurus, so we're gonna see a face down as well. Oh, I was sure there was a game called Plants vs Zombies, and I think my little brother had it on PlayStation 3 maybe? I don't know, I've never played it, it's just when I said it, it reminded me of something. And we see Heavy Knight of the Flame. So he's going in, he's not worrying about the back row, he's not respecting the back row right now. Let's see what Hibiki has. He's got the Sphere Kuribo. Very interesting that he used it on the Skelesaurus. So I wonder if he has something else for the Heavy Knight. Let's see. He attacks with a Heavy Knight. And there's the enemy controller. Nice. Now he needs another monster, and he could potentially turn this duel around. Garden Warfare, what are you guys talking about? That is such a funny name. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. I'm not judging the game, I'm sure it's fun, but that's just a funny name. Alright, so let's see what Hibiki goes for. Gaia Power. Wow, look at that Flower Bot. It is not weak anymore. I'm eating my words right now. And he actually tributes for it. Flowerbot is gonna draw a card, but he has to put it back on top of the deck, so he basically just gets to look at his top card and then put it back. And let's see what he goes for. I would personally destroy the Skelesaurus. I feel like I'm scared of it, especially after we saw what it did last game for Drap. Oh, but it's had his own Sphere Kuribo. Wow. And unfortunately, that pretty much does it for Hibiki, because now Drap can just normal summon the Skelesaurus, bring back the Hydrangea to his side of the field, and that's pretty much game. Looks like we're gonna see a finals between Drap and Deku. I almost said Duke again. Oh, and look at that, it even changes attributes, so now it's an Earth and it's getting boosted from the Gaia Power. Zombies, too good. Zombies and dinosaurs, too good for plants. Wait, what? This is very strange. He's given Hibiki a chance. He didn't switch. Oh, you know what? He messed up. Because he normal summoned the Skelesaurus in defense mode, he couldn't flip it into attack mode. You're supposed to flip it first and then normal summon. It doesn't look like Hibiki top decked out of it though. Yeah, that's what happened. He normal summoned it in defense mode, so it had to stay in defense mode. But he still got enough damage unless Hibiki top decks some sort of protection. And there's the Samurai Skull. Looks like Zombies is gonna take this one. And we're gonna see a very interesting matchup between reptiles and zombies coming up. Zombies too strong, man. Too strong. Even with limitations, we're seeing Zombie as one of the top tier decks. But that was a great effort by Hibiki. I think his World Tree being destroyed in the beginning really could have made a difference, because you know you keep getting counters on it, you can destroy cards. But we'll get to see a finals between Deku and Drap. Very, very interesting. Good effort by Hibiki, making it to the top 4. If they stick around until the end of the finals, I don't know if Fader is still around. We might get to see a battle for the 3rd place if they're down for it. But we can move on to the finals. Deku and Drap. Take your pick, guys. Best of 3. We're gonna have to see some consistency from this decks in order to, you know, win the 2 games and be declared the first champion of a Mario ZRG tournament. Rapid, what's going on, my man? We have a plan for after the finals. What kind of plan, my boy? Wait. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know if I want to do that. Because we're cutting it pretty close. It's an hour and 30 minutes of stream, and we got 2 more matches, and then a potential 3rd place. But anyway, let's get into this finals. We're gonna see Zombies going first. Wait, no, not Zombies. Or yes, Zombies. I forget. Yeah, we're gonna see Zombies going first. And then we got Reptiles on the bottom. The finals is a best of 3. Oh, so actually Zombies starts very passively, just setting 1 card. Full back row and magical something, so we're actually seeing Reptiles go aggressively. Oh, but there's a Pump Princess. Wow. That is a devastating card to see. I know I hate seeing that card. So I wonder how Deku is gonna have to deal with that. Third place is whoever lost to the winner. Okay. Are all my tournaments gonna have a limit of 1 of any card? I'm not sure yet. We might make like theme tournaments. Like for example, next tournament I could be like, it's all Gravekeepers, so everyone has to run 3 Gravekeepers, or it's all Dinos. I don't know. I haven't decided. We'll talk to the people in the Discord. So if any of you guys are not in the Discord, definitely join, because that's where we plan all of this stuff out. Magical something, staying aggressive. So it looks like Zombies got all its defensive cards to begin the duel, and that's why they're playing that way. He's got Bacon Saber, but you know, it doesn't hurt him at all because Pump Princess is just gonna be eating away that attack. Deku does have one out that I can think of in Worm, the worm that destroys a speller trap when flipped. But now we're gonna see Master Kyonshi. This tournament is no skills, one card limit. Jose. He's got the Super Rush Headlong, so bye bye to Kyonshi. Actually, no, he can stop the attack. Depending on when he activated, he might be able to stop. Yeah, he can stop his own attack with Bacon Saber. So I don't know if my boy Deku didn't wait until the battle step or if it doesn't matter. But I think is, oh yeah, it's during the battle step, so it didn't matter. Bacon Saber can be activated even after the attack declaration. So very, very clutch and very unfortunate. But there's the Warm Apocalypse. So now we can get that pumpkin out of here. Get out of here, pumpkin. Which is the right play. You don't want to leave a Pump Princess on the field in this kind of tournament. You know, if you had more outs, I would understand going for a face down, but going for the Pump Princess was the right play in my opinion. And now he's going aggressive. He's trying to get in there. Let's see if Zombies has any back row to deal with this. He already spent his Bacon Saber. And he got his own Super Rush. Wow. Once again we see double Super Rush in these matches. Very unfortunate for Deku. Drap lost all my respect, other Pump Princess. Hey, it's a zombie deck. As a one-off, I don't blame him. But now he can go for the Worm Apocalypse. Draining Shield, wow. So we see Deku pulling the stops. Now he's got some life points. This duel is pretty neck and neck. I really can't tell who has the advantage. Alright, he has to go defensively though. Looks like he's gonna try to wait it out until he can draw his Evil Dragon, which is not a bad play, but we know how aggressive zombies can be. And there's Goblin Zombie. So that just adds another layer of of danger for Deku, because if he mills out the Evil Dragon with Goblin Zombie, I'm not sure what my boy Deku is gonna be able to do. Are we gonna see Evil Dragon and Ananta for the third time? Alright, he just sets another card. He's going into the attack, so he's trying to get rid of this Goblin Zombie, which is it's not a bad play. He can afford Goblin Zombie milling out the Evil Dragon, but he is attacking into double back row. There's the half counter. Very unfortunate. And looks like he milled the tentacles. He's got 5,450 life points though, so I'm pretty sure he should be able to survive whatever, even the attack of 3 monsters from the zombies. But the question, where it gets dangerous, if he was about to top deck Evil Dragon and Nanta and then he just gets milled out by Goblin Zombie, that's gonna be devastating. But remember, this is a best of 3, so Deku is not out yet. What's going on, Mobile Gaming? I'm doing great, man. We're having some great matches in this fun tournament. I couldn't be happier. And that's not enough, like I said, to finish him off. And he's got the Windstorm anyway, so he plays it safe. He wants to get his top deck. Could it be? Could it be Evil Dragon? The hype. He top decks Evil Dragon Ananta. Oh wait, he already had it. Never mind, that was not a top deck. He played with our emotions. He had it the whole time. The question is, can he protect it enough to get rid of all these monsters? Because at 1200, it's not very threatening. Not very threatening at all. So I wonder if the better play would have been to try to destroy one of those. Let's see, is he gonna target a monster or is he... Yeah, he targets a monster. Targets the Kyonchi, which is a pretty much a safe play. You don't want to target Goblin Zombie because you don't want to give your opponent a search. You don't want to target the Gosuki because you don't want him to special summon something potentially stronger. So I can see why he went for Master Kyonchi. I just hope he's got enough protection for his Evil Dragon. We're gonna see a double tribute for Despair from the Dark. He's gonna trigger Goblin Zombie, and I'm assuming he's gonna trigger Gosuki as well. So I don't hate the play. I don't hate the play at all. And he's got Heavy Knight. So even if he can protect the Ananta this turn, he's gonna have to deal with a Heavy Knight that, if normal summon, can just banish it. But he didn't activate Gosuki. I guess he didn't have the zombie before he searched it, so he couldn't activate it. Curse of Anubis. There's the first protection. So that's why he targeted the Kyonchi. Oh, but we see a Red Eye Spirit. Wow. We see Red Eye Spirit. Potentially the game-winning card right here. Yep, Evil Dragon goes down. I don't know what else is in my boy's deck, but it's not looking too good. 2400 beater and 2800 beater. But now we see why he went after Master Kyonchi. Not a bad play at all. Very unfortunate for him that his opponent was sitting on Red Eye Spirit. And this is crazy. We're gonna see Gale Lizard, so it's not over yet. It is not over yet. Aim before double summon to no man eater bug. Alright, let's see what else he's got in store. He's not out though. Remember, it's a best of 3. The finals is a best of 3. And I'm pretty sure they know this. But 22 card zombie deck just doing amazing in this tournament. Sets a card. I don't think he's gonna tribute again. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either. He goes for Samurai Skull. And is this gonna be game? He already used Windstorm, he already used Curse of Anubis. Looks like that's gonna be it. Okay, so Draft takes game 1. Not bad. Not bad at all. We move into the second game of this finals. And I just want to make sure that that is the right person. Yeah. Drap is undefeated with zombies. Let's go ahead and spectate the next duel. Deku is not out, my boys. But Zombie is just really strong. And to be fair, we do have a lot of zombies to play with, so the one card restriction is not really hurting it. You have Gozuki and you have Samurai Skull, which have similar effects. You got Red Eye Zombie, so you can throw in that Red Eye Spirit. Very cool 22 card deck, man. And we're gonna see zombies lead off again. Fader, have a good night, man. Thank you so much for participating. You did great, boy. Alright, he opens up with Samurai Skull. We might see the Bacon Saber thrown into the grave. Yep, there's a Bacon Saber. And that's it, no back row. But he does have the Bacon Saber protection, so I don't blame him for not overextending. Sets a card. Goes for the Gaga Giggle, making its first appearance in the tournament. Ooh, he's got the Spear Kuribo. Wow, Spear Kuribo and Bacon Saber. Pretty devastating. Call the Mummy will end duel instantly. He can't activate Call the Mummy though. Sets a card. Goes for the Pump Princess, using Pump Princess aggressively. Look at that. I'm very surprised that he didn't just set Pump Princess turn 1 unless he just drew into it. Let's see. Does Deku have an answer for it? I think he's debating whether he wants to. Yeah, he's probably debating whether to activate his card or not, and he said it. He's gonna take 900. And once again, Zombie is just taking the initiative. Obviously, the duel is very early on, but they did strike first with the life points. Ginger Dude, welcome to the stream, my man. He's actually going for the attack on Pump Princess. He's not afraid about losing any attack. Deku has no fears, my boy. And it makes sense, otherwise he would have had to crash into Samurai Skull. He didn't banish his reptile because it's not a worm. In case you guys were wondering. The rules are no skills, and you cannot use more than one copy of a card per deck. The only banned cards are Big Wave, Small Wave, because Biggie hates that card, and the two walls, Mirror Wall and Wall of Disruption. This is not looking good for my boy Deku. Zombies are trying to go undefeated in the tournament. Drap just taking a huge advantage right now. Will we see Evil Dragon and Nanta for the 4th time in this tournament? He sets a monster. There's Evil Dragon and Nanta for the 4th time in the tournament. 1000 attack, not the strongest, but it can put in some work. I'm really curious to see which card he's gonna target first. He goes for Gozuki. Now is he gonna banish the Bacon Saber in order to special summon something? He does not. Alright. So we have seen, we do know that Deku runs Kuribo, he runs Windstorm, and he runs Curse of Anubis. So he potentially has the answers for an attack. And Drap didn't get any other monster, so he's just going in with Samurai Skull. There's the Super Rush. But remember, he's got a Bacon Saber. So we're probably going to see the Bacon Saber get activated. Magic Drain! What? Is this how Evil Dragon and Nanta is going down? To a Magic Drain. And that's just got to be devastating for Deku. Wow. That's gotta be devastating. He lost his evil dragon Ananta. I'm not sure that he can come back from that now. He set double summon. What are we gonna see? Oh, he just sets a full back row, goes for Gale Lizard. And he's just trying to get in there for some damage. Wait, what is Samurai Skull's effect? I actually don't know what just happened. I think when it leaves the field because of a monster effect or a card effect, you get to special summon another. Yeah, you get to special summon a monster. Let's read that effect real quick. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower zombie type monster from your deck. Wow, so that played against my boy Deku, unfortunately. And again, the Pump Prince is putting in a lot of work. And I'm not sure why. Wait, I guess he just top decked the double summon. He would have definitely activated double summon. I mean, pitched the double summon. So that must have been the card that he just drew. 650. He gets to mill a card from Deku's deck. A trap card. And Zombie is just putting in the finest of works. Looks like Deku was running Magic Drain as well. And let's see what his other face downs are. We're gonna see Kartaras, which is gonna let him add a reptile worm monster from his deck to the hand. And he got Worm Dimicles. So let's see what my boy Deku can make, but it's not looking too good. Zombies are definitely dominating this duel. Michael, good night, my boy. Thank you for showing up, man. Hope you get some good rest and you can make it to tomorrow's stream. Yeah, so at this point Deku is going all defense. I don't know what other winning condition is left in his deck. He lost his evil dragon Ananta to a magic drain. Unbelievable. Goblin zombie. So if all these attacks go through, zombies are gonna go undefeated and we can declare Drap the champion of the first tournament. No responses from the looks of it. Let's see what the other monster is. We got Worm Apocalypse. There's the Pump Prince is gone. Maybe he top decked the Sphere Kuribo. Nope. No Sphere Kuribo. And zombies go undefeated in the first tournament. Very, very cool deck. This tournament isn't over yet. What are you talking about, man? Deku just won. Deku went undefeated. No, not Deku. I'm sorry. Drap went undefeated. That random challenger appears. What are you talking about? Activates mod powers. Oh, so I guess Rapid, who's been chilling over here, wants to take a crack at Drap's deck, but it's up to Drap. Does he want to accept the challenge? He's already the winner, regardless. So I don't know if my boy Drap is down for it. I don't know if he's in the chat. It's for the special title. Oh, look at that. Looks like my boy Drap is gonna go for it. So is this a single duel? Is this a best of 3? What's going on? This is a surprise for me. All right. Wait a minute. This whole time I've been talking. I've been saying Drap. Is this Drapion? Steven? Is that you? I could have been calling you Steven this whole time. My boy. Congratulations, my boy. Steven takes the win. He's been. It's so fitting that Steven won. He's been showing an insane amount of support in my Discord, in my channel, and even I'm all of them, and even to my boy Biggie. So wait, what just happened? How come I didn't get to see this? What just happened? Also, this is a single duel, just a single duel, because we're almost at the 2-hour mark, which is when my computer starts dying. But that's pretty awesome, Steven, that you won. Congratulations, my boy. So you definitely have the right to participate in the following tournament. If you want, we still don't know what that format is gonna be. Duel. Wait, what? Change. You know what? Rapid. Did you do this again? Rapid never updates his app. I bet you anything he has not updated his app. Rapid, you need to keep up with the updates, man. I bet you that's what's happening. So no challenge. Because I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's it, man. You need to update your app. You melt. No challenge, man. We're not waiting for him anymore. Rapid is so bad that the game auto loses for. It doesn't force you to update anymore. It used to, but now you have to go to the app store. If this one fails, we're gonna end the stream there. Actually, is my boy Miltum out there still? Miltum, you out there still? Oh, it was your internet. Alright, so this one didn't fail. Let's see. Let's see this challenge. Let's see what Rapid made. He was actually pretty excited about this format, so switch to 4G. Bruh. And I gotta give my boy Jinsita some screen time right there. There we go. Fear the Jinso. Sorry guys, I just had to do that. Get memed on. Oh wow, he goes for Monster Gate. What did he sacrifice? He sacrificed his Red Eyes Wyvern. Excavates Order Charge. Dice Foon. So he lost 2 very strong cards, and my boy Steban opened up with Call of the Mummy. GG, my boys. GG. It's not GG, but pretty much. Oh, he's got Gozuki. I thought he was gonna summon a big zombie. Hey, that's awesome, Kunakon. Thank you so much, my boy. Alright, Milton. If I might end the stream on that Dan versus Milton duel. Why no Vijinso? Because when I pitched that to Darth, he told me it sounded stupid. I like Vijinso. I was like, it's either gonna be Jinseta or Vijinso. And he was like, Vijinso doesn't make sense. Alright, so we're seeing more Fiends. Does he want to attack into that back row though? We need a Tentinso. No. Well, actually, that one would be pretty easy because Jinzo is already bald. There's the Windstorm. I need to save the one where, well, I have it on the thumbnail. When he goes super super machine rose. Whatever, man. You just crushed my dreams. You know what? Let's just say that Aster is not here. No, never mind. Rapid is not worth. He's not worthy of wielding Jinseta. That's probably what I'm gonna do from now on if I open a duel room. I'm just gonna make my character is gonna be this right here. I'm having way too much fun. Sorry, guys. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Okay, so he activated Curse of Anubis. I have no idea what happened, guys. I'm sorry. I was playing too much. I was playing too much. Jinzolor have robot tentacles. Crisis averted. That's awesome, Milton. I appreciate that, man. I've had some people tell me that it's like I never downloaded Discord before your server, so that means a lot, man. Alright, so we see red eye zombies. We don't know what that face down rapid has is. Zombies too strong, man. Zombies went undefeated. The chat's not delayed, man. It's just my stream. It's got like a 10 or 12-second delay. It's quite a bit. But that's because my computer can't process any faster, unfortunately. As the red eye zombies goes for the attack on La Jin. Man-eater bug. Wow. I was actually surprised to not see more Man-eater bug in the tournament. He's gonna get rid of red eye zombies. Skelesaurus is gonna take that Man-eater bug though, but it's nothing strong, so that's a fair trade. Yeah, Biggie, but if your computer is fast enough, you can make the delay be like 1 or 2 seconds. Like I remember Darmin's stream being like only a couple seconds delayed, and I'm pretty sure Brock, whenever he streamed, there was rarely any delay. We're gonna see Kargar. He does not attack the Skelesaurus though. He's a little scared to attack it, which makes sense. There is a face down, so this duel is pretty interesting. Yeah, you need a great internet and a great computer. I have neither of those. Sets a face down, but he keeps the Skelesaurus into attack. He's playing the mind games right now. Let's see what Rapid goes for. R.I.P. Darmin. Yeah, it was really sad that he stopped doing YouTube. But you know, you can't judge a man. He wanted more time to spend with his family and figure things out. Vampire Lord. Just enough to get over Kargar. Is he gonna attack though? That's the question. Floodgate trap hole. Get floodgated. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Rapid is free to play, and he's just flashing URs like they're nothing. Zombies will definitely win. You do not believe in Rapid, my boy. Now, I'm not sure if this was the right play. I don't know if I would have attacked, just because While it's face down, you have him locked, and now you've made Call of the Mummy live again. So if he has despair from dark, 2 red eyes in hand. Wait, what do you mean 2 red eyes in hand? That better be a zombie red eyes and a normal red eyes, otherwise you're cheating. What did I say, man? What did I say? I said I wouldn't have killed the vampire lord because if he draws despair from despair from the dark, the Call of Mummy is live. I called it. And now my boy Rapid is gonna get wrecked. Zombies way too good. Is he gonna econ take? He's gonna econ take for the disrespect because he had game anyway. Oh wait, no, he did not have game anyway. So now he has game. Bricks OP. Bro, you misplayed by destroying that. You should have built your hand a little bit. And Steven stays undefeated. 5 perfect duels with a 22 card zombie deck. 22 card is the new meta. I'm telling you, man, I can see this stuff. I can see it. Good game. So I don't know what that duel was about. I'm not sure what Steven is gonna get. But the champion went undefeated. 5 duels undefeated. Zombies way too strong. That was amazing. Congratulations to Steven. Halloween theme, anybody? Whoever said 22 cards will instant win, they were right. They were right. So we're gonna end the stream. I want to see this replay. My boy Milton said he duel Dan, and he was using one of my decks. So I want to see that. Milton, which one is it, my boy? Is it Alexis? And then we can end the stream on that. But congratulations to Steven. You're gonna get a cool title on the Discord for sure. And I'm not sure what you won by beating Rapid, but we'll get you hooked up, man. And again, shout outs to him. He's been great. He's been supporting a lot of stuff. Not only my channel, my Discord, but also Biggie's channel. And he streams, which if you guys don't know, Biggie is starting to stream. He streams a bunch of different games, duelings, Legacy of the Duelists, Overwatch, all different games. Where's Milton? Milton, which replay is it? My boy. Crowler. Okay. Look at that. Milton against YT Dan. Shoutouts to YT Dan, man. Let's see him. I gotta get on that Twitter chat, man. You're gonna see Alexis with balance. Oh, nice. Double Metamorph. Double Metamorph with 2 sets. Double Ancient Gear Castle. He's got the Champ's Vision, so now he can get Brave. Very nice. Sphere Kuribo. Still, that's a big monster, man. Go Giga Gaga Gigo is a big monster. Wall of Disruption. Champion's Vigilance does not care about Wall of Disruption. Get out of here. Oh, and he's going Metal Morph. Showing the Prismatic. What are you gonna do? That's it? My boy YT then quit after that. Too strong, man. 1 Vigilant, too strong. That was crazy though. I appreciate you trying out my decks, man. That means a lot. But that's gonna be it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely, you know, keep it jeansy. But congratulations to Steven. Thank you to all the participants. This was a great, successful tournament. We're definitely gonna try to do this every week. Not sure. Again, it depends on mine and my moderators' availability. But we'll try it out. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time for our Saturday stream. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I might open up a duel room. We might farm Crowler if you guys want to see that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming out. And till next time.